Hi, I'm Laura and this is Edinburgh Pilates Haven. Welcome. Today's workout is about 45 minutes of Pilates exercises. I am going to use a timer today, so we'll be doing each exercise for 60 seconds with a 15-second changeover between exercises. I'll show you the exercises and I'll give you some cues throughout. I've got a stretchy band here. If you want to grab one that might be useful, it's a loop band, so if you have a long band, tighten a knot, it's optional. So yeah, 60 seconds of work. It's a bit of endurance for Pilates. I'll cue your breath and your technique. Enjoy, let's just start. First exercise is going to be a step back into a lunge with a lift of the arms. So we're warming up in this first section. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to turn the slide on and we're going to inhale as we lunge and exhale to step it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach the arms up, okay? You're trying to keep your chest lifted, making sure that that front knee is not coming forward of your toes, okay? And making sure that you're not arching your lower back here. Really important. So your step back might be a little bit smaller and lift the arms. Good, okay, keep going. Inhaling and exhaling. And face the other way. As low as you can. Shouldn't be any pain in the knees here. Good, opening the hips. Okay, your next exercise, we're going to start in a wide leg position. Bring your hands to your pelvis to start. Tuck your tailbone under. And we're going to go for a bit of a side lunge here. Okay, here we go, side lunge with me. So again, you want to be sending your hips back the way. Don't let that knee come forward of your toes. Yeah? You're trying to have your toes facing forward and the knee is in line with your second toe, ideally. Okay. Inhale to bend, exhale to lengthen. Two more, and then this exercise changes slightly. So we take our arms to the side and you're going to twist. Becomes a little bit more about your hamstrings. You feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Inhale, exhale, center. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Trying to keep the weight centered in the feet here. Nice. Okay, step it in. We're keeping a wide stance, so a little bit wider than your hips. Your next one, you're going to squat down and we do a hip circle, okay? We're alternating sides with this. Okay, here we go. Hands in a prayer position. Squat down, hip circle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You come as low as you can. You're working with your range, your hip flexibility, which if you do these exercises will definitely improve. Breathe in, breathe out. Start to think about your center, because a little bit of balance here with this single leg. So on the exhale, with your Pilates connection, kind of drawing your belly button in towards your spine. With a minute's work, you get a nice bit of endurance here. Good. Okay, last one. Now, I'm going to grab the band. The band is optional here. So if you are going to use the band, you can bring it round above your knees or down around your ankles. This one's quite tight. Okay, I'm going to come above my knees. Weight bearing through your right leg and stepping out to the side. Okay, tapping to the side. So you get a lot of work here in this standing leg. Your pelvis wants to stay really still, okay? Inhale, exhale, tap. Exhale, tap. Now, the further forward you bring your chest here, so we're keeping the spine flat, it's a flat back, tip forward. And the further forward you lean, the more you're going to work in this glute muscle. So challenge yourself. You've got to really keep your abs connected here to support the lower back. So if it starts to feel achy in the lower back, you want to stand up a wee bit, or you need to connect in your center more. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay, so we should really feel that in the standing leg. I can feel that in the standing leg. I'm going to keep the band, and we're just going to do that on the other side. Okay, so weight bearing in your left leg now, and we're going to tap out and in. Hips are slightly back, chest forward, tapping, tapping in. So with the band, just a little bit more resistance, a little bit harder in the moving leg, a little bit more of a challenge to keep your pelvis stable. Good, keep your breath going. Keep those abs connected, core nice and tight, yeah? Okay, I can lean forward a little bit more. Starting to cheat here, so keep challenging yourself. We're tipping forward from the hips. Feeling the work here. Huge amount of work in that stabilizing leg. Good job. Okay. Next one is a similar thing, so we're still challenging our glutes and our pelvic stability. This time is the step behind you, okay? Again, band can be around your knees or around your ankles. I'm gonna go the other leg, because I've just done that one. So we're stepping back. My right leg is stabilizing, my left leg is the moving leg. So again, keep your hips really still here. Your hands on your hips help to give you a little bit of feedback, guys. And also, the further forward you come with your chest, keeping your back nice and straight, further forward you come, the harder it's going to be. And if you feel you can, to work a little bit harder, you can hover. So you don't touch the floor with that moving leg. Single leg balance. Working those glutes, working that pelvic stability even more. Exhale to press. Good stuff. Okay, little reprieve. We're going to do the same thing on the other leg, and then we're going to miss some squats after that. So we're going to weight bear through the left leg. Stable pelvis. Tapping back with the right. Chest tips forward. Come forward as much as you can. Keeping your pelvis super stable. It's really challenging. If this is easy, there's every chance you're not doing it properly, okay? You've really got to keep everything connected here. And then, if you can balance and do the hover, give it a shot. Breathe. Every time you breathe out, a little bit more tummy. Good. Okay, 15 seconds to go. This leg always seems longer because this is my weaker leg, as you can probably see. Good. Okay, I'm going to drop the band for this next one. You're welcome to keep it on. We're doing 1.5 squats. So you're down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Squeeze your bum. Okay? Hands in prayer position. Inhale, exhale through. Inhale, exhale through. As you come up to standing, connect your center. Connect your glutes. Take this as low as you can, okay? Without losing your form and without any pain in your knees. Controlled. Little halfway one, and then all the way through. Make sure when you come to the top, guys, that you're not arching your back as you stand up, okay? Really important. So you come to neutral, you squeeze your glutes, avoid arching the lower back. Good work. Okay, we have a squat pulse. So we're going to take a wide stance squat position, okay? You can decide you're turned out from the hips, center of knee over your second toe. You're going to come down, and we're just going to pulse here at the bottom half with control. Okay, it's not a bounce, it's a pulse, down and up. And you try and squeeze your glutes throughout, okay? Keep that connection. Now, you can, to mix this up, do 5 pulses, 3, 4, and 5, and all the way through, okay? And then down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way through. 3, 4, all the way through. Good, just because my legs need a little break. All the way through, good. One more set. 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Okay, shake your legs out. We're coming back to this wide squat or plie position, and this time we're going to add a heel raise. So come down, hands here or in prayer. You're going to lift and lower. You're trying to stay low in your plie. Lift and down. Inhale and exhale. Try and keep your hips nice and low. Good. Chest lifted, core engaged. It is tempting to start to lift your bum. Try not to. Try and come down a little bit more, okay? We're halfway there, we're more than halfway there. A little bit of shaking is okay. Good, hang in. One more. And up. Nice, okay. So we're going to go for a lateral lunge now, or side squat, whichever way you want to call it. We're going to go to the right to start with. Nice wide stance, hips back and center. Okay, so we've got a minute on this right leg, and then a minute on the left. This will burn. Try and keep your chest lifted, and make sure that your hips are going back the way, and that your knee is not forward of your toes, okay? So we want all the work here in the glutes. We can slow it down, and we can try and increase our range. Let's get a little bit deeper. Good. Hang in, keep going, 15 seconds. Squeeze it through. Again, you want to make sure that you're not arching your lower back at the top here, okay? Really important. Okay, we get a little reprieve, and we're going to take the same thing to the other side. So hips go back, abs tight. Don't let your knees go forward of your toes. Here we go. You'll probably notice the difference in your own hips side to side with this one. And if you don't, that's okay, you're amazingly balanced. And if you do, just try and concentrate really hard and work into it, okay? Down and push through. Down and push through. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, good. Okay, we're coming to lie on our back next. And you can grab your band for this one. We're going to do a bit of glute bridge. Good. One more. Good stuff. Okay, so grab the band. I'm going to put it above my knees, just above my knees. Your heels are fairly close to your bum. Arms down by your sides. So we're lifting up and pressing out, okay? Up and press out. Exhale to lift and press, inhale down. You want to keep your tailbone slightly tucked under, like you've got a really big feathery tail and you're tucking it between your legs. This avoids you arching into your lower back. Squeezing the hips up and squeezing the thighs out. Breathe. Try and keep your feet flat on the floor. Again, you can do this without the band, without resistance. The band just makes it a little bit harder. Okay, I'm going to take the band off. We have a set of dynamic oysters. And these are pretty hard in their own right without the band, so I'm going to do this today. Yeah. Make sure your elbow is under your shoulder is away from your ear. Shoulder girdle nice and strong, and you lift and you wrap that top leg open. Okay? We're breathing out to lift, and we're breathing in to lower. Now, a lot of the work is actually in this underneath side here, in the lower glute. So you're lifting your hips away from the floor. You want to squeeze the glute on this side, okay? Squeeze up. You're drawing your belly button in towards your spine here. Every time you lift. So, surprisingly, it's 21 degrees in Edinburgh today. It's quite warm with all this glass up here. But we're doing it. We're glowing. You've got your glow on. Nice work. Okay. We're just going to go straight into that on the other side. So again, I'm going to leave the band for this one. And we come down again, elbow under shoulder, shoulder away from the ear. Keep your shoulders really strong. And we lift and we open. And it's this underneath glute that's doing a lot of the work here to lift the hips up, okay? Breathing out. Breathing out. Breathing out. Good. Staying strong, connected in your core. And lift. And lift. Okay, we are halfway there with this side. Endurance in our Pilates exercises today. Just helping to build a little bit more strength. Good. Lift. Good. Keep working. Keep lifting. All the way to the end. Nice. Okay, we have a marching glute bridge now. So again, you can do this with the band around your knees. I'm going to go for a slightly looser one this time. Heels close to the bum. We're going to lift up, hold the bridge. And we're going to do alternating single knee folds here. You exhale as you fold the leg up. And you inhale to bring it to the floor. Now, your main aim here is, can I keep my pelvis level? Okay, so as you walk through the feet and the legs, as your pelvis rolling, can you keep it really still? Can you keep it lifted? And your tailbone tucked under. Make it harder. Lift your arms, reach them to the ceiling so you can't lean on them. Good. Good. Nice, down we come. Okay, we have single leg bridge now. Okay, so I'm going to start on my right foot on the floor, and you're going to lower and you're going to lift. Okay, you lower and you lift. As you lower, you stretch the free leg and you lift up and lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Again, keeping the pelvis level as you lift the hips and lower them down. Brushing the floor without resting down. Good. Glutes and hamstrings. Tailbone tucked under. No arching. Good. Okay, give your knees a wee hug into your chest. We're going to do that one on the other side, and then we are done with our glute bridge sequence. So exactly the same exercise on the other side. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale, exhale. Abdominals tight, tail tucked under. Squeeze the hips up. And again, you will probably find this harder, more challenging on one side than the other. This is my harder side, so I'm having to dig deep here. We have 15 seconds to go. Squeeze up. Come on. Right to the end. Don't give up. One more. Well done, guys. Good job. Okay, you're going to stay on your back now, and we're in with curl-ups. So a minute of curl-ups here. Popping the band to the side. Heels further away from your bottom this time. Fingers interlinked. Your hands making a hammock for your head. Okay, I'm going to turn. So as you curl up, you're sinking the belly down. Okay? Avoid letting your tummy dome. You've got to pull your belly button in the way, okay? That's part of your Pilates connection. Breathing out to curl up, breathing in to come down. Good. Keep your head heavy in the hands. You want to avoid poking your chin forward here. You're trying to lift your shoulders, okay? The work is here in the tummy, not in the neck. You're trying to flex your spine, okay? Flex your spine to make your abs work. Good, okay. And then we have our shoulder taps. So you can do these in a plank position, full plank, or you can do them on your knees. You're gonna lift up if you can, stabilize the pelvis and slowly tapping the opposite shoulder, okay? Trying to keep your hips as still as you can. So if that's too much, or you have wrist or shoulder weakness, you can start here. on your knees. Still a challenging exercise. Your main area of focus here is between your ribs and your hips. Okay, so you've got to think about that connection. Breathe out to tap. Breathe out to tap. Hips stay low. Head and neck in line with the rest of your spine. Squeeze your glutes here. Helps to stabilize the pelvis. Yeah? Good job. Then we come. Okay, bed bugs. Love this exercise. So run our back. Legs in double knee fold, arms reaching to the ceiling. You're going to maintain that neutral spine and pelvis, and we stretch the opposite arm and leg. Exhale, exhale to lengthen, inhale, pull it back. Now, you go as low as you can with the opposite arm and leg. If your lower back is arching or your belly is doming, don't go so low, okay? Work more in your center. Lost my coordination there. It's not about how low you can get your leg, it's about how still and stable you can maintain your core, okay? The range of movement will come. Focus on the core strength first. You might want to put a cushion under your head for this exercise, guys. Depends on your posture. You might need a pillow. Good, strong center. Four, three, two, and last one. Okay, give your knees a hug in towards your chest. I just lost my screensaver there, so we get a little bit of an extended break. Your next exercise is going to be your roll-ups, okay? So, Pilates roll-ups are here, rolling down, rolling back up, okay, nice and smooth. If that is too much, your option is to go halfway, and you're going to bend your knees to do so. So you roll back to halfway, you roll up, you lengthen the spine, okay? You take your option. Timer starts now. 1 minute of roll-ups. You can also do these with your band around the soles of your feet so that you've got some support. Out breath to roll down, out breath to roll up. And again, drawing the tummy in. Quite hard to talk when you're doing these, so you will get a little break from my voice. Try and keep it smooth. Okay, couple more. Okay, last one. Our next exercise is our slow mountain climbers. So we're back in that plank position again. High plank, okay? Slow mountain climber. Alternating knee to elbow. Maintaining your stability. If you need to modify for your wrists, you come down onto your forearms. Breathing out, breathing out. So you breathe out, knee to chest, knee to elbow. Keep lifting your tummy away from your mat. Ten seconds, hang in. 10, 10 seconds. Head and neck in line. Good job. Okay. We are coming to some hip rolls here with your legs in double knee fold. So come down onto your back, arms out to the side, squeeze the legs together, and we're going to breathe out, roll the hips to one side, bring them center. So it's not rolling the knees, okay? Your legs are only going to move because you're rolling the pelvis, yeah? The knees go no further than your pelvis. So it's not a stretch as much, it's work in your waist. Okay, that's what we're targeting here. You breathe out, you breathe in, or you can reverse the breathing. Breathe in to roll, breathe out to come center. I don't mind on this one. You can choose. Keeping the shoulders on the floor, okay, so the shoulders don't move. Almost press your arms to the floor. Good, pelvis rolls. So your knees won't get to the floor with this one. You'll probably roll onto the side of your hip. Good, give your knees a little hug and roll up, okay, and we have crisscross, so we're on our back again. Bicycle crunches or crisscross in Pilates. Fingers interlinked, hands behind the head, and we're here. And we twist, and we twist. Breathe out to twist, breathe out. Good, can you keep your pelvis still here? So the pelvis shouldn't roll. Okay, we kind of think of the pelvis here as our pivot point. Endurance Pilates. Your bicycle crunches or crisscross for a minute. Definitely feel this one. Feel your tummy, feel your waist. Okay, 10 seconds to go. We've got this. Good job. Okay, oh, we have planks. Basic plank. Now you can do this on your forearms or you can do it on your hands. I'm going to do it on my hands, okay? You can be on your forearms. You can be on your knees if you need to be. So this is a 1 minute plank hold, yeah? 1 minute. Sometimes the most challenging exercises are the ones where we have to stay still. So, with every out breath, you're lifting your abs away from the floor. Even tuck your tailbone under. Focus on your breath. Nice, long breaths. Strong shoulders, chest lifting away from the floor, head and neck in line. Tailbone tucking under, glutes engaged, so squeeze your bum. Sometimes thinking of squeezing your inner thighs together helps as well. Good, and down we come. Okay, next one is a little bit of mobility. So it's kind of like a walkout burpee. It's not burpee, don't worry, it's not burpee, okay? It's not burpee. It is hands down, we step out, in, and we squat, okay? Out, in, and we squat. Out, in, lift the chest to squat. Great for your hip mobility. Try and change which leg you lead with. Switch it up. Notice the difference. Keep your bum low on the squat. Strong shoulders, strong core. Last one. Okay, good job. Up you come. So we're coming back to standing now. We're going to do a little bit of work in the arms, okay, upper body. Your first exercise, bend your elbows. You're going to open, reach, bend, close. Open, bend, close. Reach, open the chest, close. So your upper arm is going to stay parallel to the floor throughout this minute. Do not let your arms drop. Lengthen, open the chest. When you're doing these standing upper body exercises, really important that you're not arching your back or flaring your ribs, okay? You want to maintain that neutral position. Good. You can use weights. If you have a couple of light hand weights, you can use weights, makes it a little bit harder. Maybe 1 kilo, half a kilo, a couple of bottles of water, whatever you have. Okay, release from here. This next one is very balletic. You're going to imagine that you are in Swan Lake. Sorry boys, this is what we're doing. Okay, flow with this. You will feel this, okay? There is nothing easy about this exercise. When you go, timer has started. Bringing the arms up, bringing them down. So I'm taking my hands behind me here at the bottom, okay? I'm using this opportunity to open my chest. Okay, again, without arching the lower back. We start to feel the shoulders and the arms working. Your arms are actually quite heavy after a couple of minutes. Squeeze the hands behind you. Good. Keep your breath. So soft knees. Again, tailbone tucked under, abs connected. Still Pilates. Great shoulder mobility. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. One more. Nice. Give your shoulders a roll. Okay, we're going to come into some circles next. So this one is 30 seconds of your circles one way and then 30 seconds the other. We do this with straight arms, reach them out to the side. So lift the arms, here we go. Little tiny circles. Palms facing down, reaching through that middle finger. Small circles, maybe the size of a saucer. Keep your shoulders down, your neck is long. Head and neck is in line with the spine. Again, core switched on. And we're going to change direction this time. Here we go. Still saucer size, reaching through that middle finger. I'm really glad that it's only 30 seconds of these each way. Good, keep going, keep the arms lifting, 15 seconds to go. Feel your shoulders working. Reach, reach. Good, okay, nice. This is a killer. Okay, so we're gonna go, it's like making a W shape with your arms. You reach them overhead, you squeeze them into your waist. Reach them overhead, squeeze them into your waist. Okay guys, so keep going with this movement. I'm gonna kneel down for a second to show you. Overhead, squeeze them in, okay? Overhead, squeeze them in. Try to not feel too much tension or work here in your upper traps. I want you to feel the work underneath your shoulder blades, yeah? So think of holding your shoulders up or your arms up from underneath your shoulder blades. And it'll take some of the tension out of your neck. And try and stick with that, we're halfway there. Ribs connected. Core engaged. Good. Nice work. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze them in. Open the chest. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job. Nice, okay. Last one in standing here for the arms is a little kind of tricep pulse, okay? You are just taking your arms behind you, okay? Lift them as high as you can. Keep your shoulder blades wide. And then we're going to pulse the hands in towards each other, okay? Now you can switch this up. You can go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your body still. Your abs engaged. You shouldn't be swaying or kind of wobbling around with this one, yeah? Up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 2, 3. Keep those arms lifted. Don't let them drop down. Keep them lifted. 15 seconds to go. Keep them lifted. Up. 6, 7, 8, and in. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 5. Good job. Okay, guys, your hard work is done. So we're going to come to the floor and we're going to take a glute stretch. You can do this, the hands behind you, cross one ankle over your knee and lift up into that kind of figure of 4 glute stretch here. You can also do this one lying on your back and hug in. So you can take whatever option feels best for you. Breathe. Okay, and then we're going to change this over. So do this now, change it over to the other leg, ankle over knee, hug in. Try and keep your chin a little bit tucked to the back of your neck long. Remember, you can opt for this seated position, pressing that knee away from you. Good, working into that stretch. Okay, coming from there, just let your knees open to the side, stretching into the inner thighs, keeping the chest lifted. And then we're going to take our legs out, so you're now kind of wide seated position here. And we're just going to twist towards the opposite foot, okay? Twist towards the opposite foot. Stretching into the lower back and the hamstrings, the back of the legs. Don't force this, okay? Just go with it where you can. Twist. And twist. And twist. Your gaze might come behind you as you turn. One more, and then it turns into a side bend. So you stay facing front, and we're up and over. Side bend towards that opposite foot. Lengthening the side body more, stretching into those obliques. Good. And then coming through onto your tummy and bringing your legs a wee bit wider than your hips, your hands to your cobra position, and we're just going to inhale to lift and exhale to lower. All the way down. So I'm starting small with these to focus on the upper back, keeping the lower ribs on the floor, keeping your chin tucked to the back of your neck long, avoiding too much weight in the hands. You might stick with this if that's enough, or you can feel free to bring it up into a bigger movement if your lower back allows. You're kind of lifting your hip bones away from the floor in this one as well. So it is a hip extensor exercise as well as extending the spine. Good. Let's do one more. One more to finish off. Good job. Hands under the shoulders, lifting yourself up and back. Sit back into your rest position and then roll yourself up. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Well done. Good work. Well done. Thank you.